This is Marcus Kowal with Studio MMA and MMAnytt, and we're here in Stockholm with the main event for Saturday night. Not just in Sweden, but Swedish as well. Alexander Gustafsson, how are you feeling for the fight?
Feeling great. I'm very excited and motivated.
You've been the face, so to speak, of Swedish MMA for a while now, and here you are headlining a fight in an historic moment where we get the UFC coming to Sweden. Is it something that you think of, except obviously stepping into the cage, that it's being the face of Swedish MMA?
No, not really. It's just a fight. Fight is like my other fights, I'm just gonna be in there and fun,
We were analyzing the fight yesterday in a studio show, and we were talking about the thought of walking in to an arena where 95% of the fans are there for you. Is that something that will bring you up?
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be amazing to walk in. It's gonna be something I haven't, been through before. So it's I'm very excited. Everything is just like good vibes, positive vibes. So I want to get in there and fight.
Now, for this fight, we know you've been training in San Diego in the past with Alliance for some time. Where did you spend most of this training camp?
I was spending the most my training camp here in Sweden at Nexus Fighter Center, my club, and with my head coach Andreas Michael. And I did 3 weeks at Team Alliance in Vegas. They're there right now doing the Tough Show with Coach Eric and all the guys, Phil Davis, Ben Vera. I've been Dominic Cruz. I've been training with top-level guys and top-level coaches.
We actually know that because we were in Vegas. We did an interview with Dana White, and Dana actually said that Forrest Griffin came to him and said that most guys don't want to get in the ring or in the cage with you. That you've been, these are Dana's words, you were beating the shit out of people in there. How does that make you feel, knowing the president of the UFC feels that way and has heard this about you already?
It's good feedback. What can I say? It's really good feedback. And
were you aware of that was the case?
I heard something about it, but I'm just doing my thing and having fun at work. So
did you notice when you were in there in the gym that people didn't really want to get in there with you?
No, not really. We were sparring. We had a great time together. Been training together, so it's all good. Just like been sparring with top level guys.
Now you had a replacement. It wasn't that late of a replacement. Obviously, Lil Nog had to withdraw because of an injury, and it was quite a lot of time in between, so that you had an opportunity to prepare for Thiago Silva. Is it something that did you have to change your sparring partners for that, for example?
No, not really. We had already done the groundwork, all the hard work. So just like a matter of details, and it's not a big deal for me and my coaches. We just change a few things, and I'm ready, more than ready.
We have 4 other Swedish fighters on that card as well. Any predictions on those fights? I know you know Jycken, for example, Magnus Cedenblad pretty well. Any predictions on the fights?
I think we're gonna take home, it's gonna be 5 Swedish fights and 5 wins to our team.
Great, and with the guys that are going to be in there with you, have you guys spoken beforehand about the magnitude of this event? Are you close with other Swedish fighters?
Yeah, I'm very close. We've been training together, and a lot. So we're tight. Yeah, we're tight.
And do you think this is an opportunity for Swedish mixed martial arts to step onto the international arena?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's going to be a great night, a great show.
You heard it from Alexander Gustafsson, the main event for Saturday night in Globen here in Stockholm. Thank you.